Hey guys, I'm Angus in here. Okay, finally for my review on Justice League. Uh, and I saw it on IMAX. Uh, I loved it a lot. I loved it a lot. Uh, Pretty much understood the story. Uh, I loved it a lot. Uh, this will just be a regular review. Um, Possibly in a few days or tomorrow, maybe I'll do a spoiler review. So yeah. But yeah, I love Justice League a lot. I loved it a lot. Yeah. In my opinion, it's the best DC film ever. In my opinion, it's the best DC film ever. Uh, uh, um, Cyborg, I don't have any complaints. Uh, uh, Steppenwolf was a pretty dark, intense villain, and his voice was also pretty dark and creepy as well. Uh, um, yeah, I loved it a lot. I loved it a lot. Uh, and I also kind of liked how they set up how Bruce Wayne Batman how he set up the team. Uh, uh, but I kind of feel like that was done just a little bit quick because it wasn't like at all the way of how Marvel did it, like with the first installments, um, uh, Iron Man, the Incredible Hulk, Iron Man 2, Thor, Captain America, the first Avenger, and then we got the Avengers, and that they set up stuff up a lot more better for the Avengers. For Justice League, I feel that it was set up a little bit too quick. Not that's a bad thing though, just that they could have been done a little better. But I do like kind of like I do like how they all came together in this film. Uh, the action was unbelievably incredible. Love the action. Uh, Very much loved it. There's two end credit scenes. Not saying what they are. Uh, so I'll be talking about the uh, uh, certain characters from the Justice League. Certain members don't appear, but they're kind of like Easter eggs, like hints. But certain ones don't appear. Um, uh, and one of them is teased a bit. I'm not saying what it is. I'm not saying who it is though. Um, uh, yeah, everyone was great. A lot of humor. But yeah, so uh, I will be saying who did not appear in the film and what the two end credit scenes were, and I'll be talking about Superman in my spoiler review for Justice League. So all the fun stuff, everything that I want to talk about, like Superman, the two end credit scenes, and talking about who was hinted in the film and who didn't appear in the film, the other Justice League members who didn't appear in the film. So that will all that fun stuff will be in my spoiler review. This is just a regular review. So, but yeah, it's the shortest one yet. It's only like an hour and 59 minutes, so literally 2 hours long. And I honestly thought it was gonna be longer. I kind of thought it was gonna be longer than Batman versus Superman: Dawn of Justice. I thought it was gonna be longer than that film. I thought it was gonna be a little longer or just as long as the ultimate edition of Dawn of Justice, which was like over like 3 hours long or close to it. So I honestly thought that Justice League was going to be longer. So usually when films look like that they have so much stuff going on, so much action and all that, it usually feels like that the film is going to be longer. But once you hear the official announcement of the runtime, sometimes it's not what you thought. Sometimes it's not what you thought it was. Like with Transformers 5 last night, I thought it was going to be the fourth film was 2 hours and 45 minutes. I thought that the fifth installment, the last night, I thought that was going to be like 3 hours or 2 hours and 50 or 55 minutes. So I thought that the last time was going to be longer, but no. It was longer than the first film, but shorter than the second film, I think. Yeah. So it was in between the length of the first and second film. Yeah, it was longer than the first, but shorter than the second. So that's if I can. That's what I remember. Yeah. So. Yeah. Anyways. Yeah. So. So I know I've never rated the movies that I've done in my reviews. I've never rated them. I've always only said how I feel about them. I just love them a lot. I've always said that kind of stuff. Or I don't like it, or it could have been done better. I've never given a rating on movie reviews. So I'll do it with Justice League. I give this a 9.8. I would have given it a 10 though. I would have given it a 10, but no, I give it a 9.8. And in my spoiler review, you will see why I give it a 9.8. And it's just going to be about the characters who did not appear. So, yeah. So I love Justice League a lot. I loved it a lot. So, and actually, certain scenes actually from the trailers, they are actually not in the movie either. So I would talk about those in my spoiler review, even though they're not like too much of a big, huge spoiler, except for one in particular scene, which I will definitely not talk about in this video. It will be in my spoiler review, because it's the only scene that everyone was talking about. So that will give you guys a hint for what that scene was. So yeah. So my next review will be on December 15th, and that movie will be Star Wars Episode 8, The Last Jedi. So that will be my next review. So yeah. So in a few days, or tomorrow, most likely tomorrow, I will do my spoiler review on Justice League.